Did you see any? Have you made contact?
Oh, yes, Norman. Lots of sightings.
I picked them up on my radar.
Double her with custard on it.
I've made an exact chart of all our observations on my clipboard.
Triple her with a cherry on top.
Mrs. Grotbags, am I to assume that you don't believe in UFOs?
Listen to me. An unidentified flying object is Colin shortly before he flies into a wall.
I don't follow you.
No, UFOs aren't birds and bats, Mrs. Grotbags.
No, they're starships from outer galaxies, full of green men with bug eyes.
Yeah. Do you think you might be an alien, Grotty?
Mrs. Grotbags to you, Norman. And no, my family, the Bags, are very well known around where we came from, in Chipping Block Magna. In fact, as my dear Mumsy would say, we're real chips off the old block.
Yeah, and all blockheads what likes their chips.
What was that, Norman?
I assure you, Mrs. Grotbags, the observation of UFOs is seriously scientific.
And what's science when it's at home wearing its slippers?
I don't follow you at all.
Science is a fancy name for magic, when a trick's been revealed.
An interesting theory.
Theory? Codswallop. There ain't no such thing as creatures from outer space.
All right, it's time to come clean. I'm not the fly you think I am. I am Prince Sarkon of the planet Zod on a mission to save the Earth.
Oh, well then, Your Royal Highness, you'll be staying for supper, won't you?
Well, I'm not wearing a tin hat for anyone. I might just slip into my silk topper.
Listen, a top hat will be no protection for you when the ceiling caves in.
I think you're exaggerating.
I'm not. I heard them talking over a slow goulash that fair bubbled my insides. They're using PD's science and Grotty's magic to build a machine to beam down any passing spacemen.
No, using moonlight, no doubt.
No. It's a sort of solar fishing rod to cast a hook up into the sky.
Hello, boys. I just came to reassure you that if you feel the Earth move...
I felt the earth move once when I kissed a tip-top girl who was appearing in Mary, Queen of Scots at the Chiswick Empire.
Was she playing Mary?
No, she was appearing as Mary Snood, a part she captured triumphantly. I still have her rave review from Bunty.
You're just the sort to hang around theatres.
Yes, I was a stage door Johnny, all right.
You're naught but a culture vulture.
And you're naught but an ignorous pignorous.
Boys, come on, chaps, play up the team and remember the school.
I do. Miss Watermelon's Academy of Speech and Drama. Medallions guaranteed.
We used to beat your lot at football.
A veritable porky, my dear fork-tongued chum. I know that to be an untruth, for we never indulged in soccer at the academy, only having one football, which was used as custom dictated, clad in an appropriate wig as the severed head of Anne Boleyn, she of the 1,000 days.
And one missing night.
Your case is hopeless. You are as vulgar as lentils.
Well, I feel I must poke my oar in here for lentils. You know, the unsung pulse.
How Ivor Novello would have loved the challenge. Every lentil has a silver lining. But I fear your puerility is beyond my prose, and therefore I bid you goodbye.
I only came to tell you about our experiment with the stars.
The only stars I am interested in are the ones upon my dressing room door.
But the only ones you're likely to see, spell lump, are the ones round your head when I biff you.
Have a car, Grumble. I used to box for my college.
Oh, yes. And where would you put a boxing glove?
Don't be personal.
You've wasted your time.
Oh, Mrs. Grotbags, we've built the solar rod and you said you'd send a line into outer space.
You promised.
Will it be a fool's errand? It'd be like fishing in an empty bath. There's nothing up there to catch.
Look, at least give it a try.
I've got better things to do with my magic.
Oh, please?
Oh, all right. Hubble, bubble, and PD's stubble. Send me a spell at the double.
Quick, open the window.
Yes, quick. I don't want it breaking. Quick, get it open, hurry.
Have done.
And there it goes, out into space, a brave venture to make contact with the inhabitants of the stars.
Yeah. Hope it brings me back a pizza.
It won't bring us back anything, Norman. There's nothing up there. Space is a vacuum. I learned that at school.
Oh, how clever of you, Grotty dear, remembering little-known facts you learned hundreds of years ago when you were young.
Well, it wasn't that long ago, Doris. I just happen to know that space is a vacuum.
As in vacuum flask?
I think so.
Great! He can bring me back a flask of tea as well.
Tea? Pizzas? What do you think's up there, a mobile chippy?
We've got something.
Yeah, and I want a portion of chips with me pizza as well, mate.
A gift of food would be nice, of course. It would prove the alien was friendly. Wind the alien in, Doris.
Will do.
Just a minute. Friendly? Do you mean to say that he might not be friendly?
Who knows?
We're reeling in an outer space mad banshee armed with a ray gun?
It's always a chance you have to take in deep space exploration.
Well, it's not a chance I've got to take.
He's here.
I'm not. I'm off.
Oh, I suppose I should get something on. A tasty dish to tempt the taste buds of a passing alien. I know. Burger and oven chips.
Burger and oven chips for a VIP UFO, someone who's come millions of light years to visit us.
Well, he won't want something heavy after all that travelling.
One should lay on a feast, lark's tongues, stuffed swans.
Cornflakes. I don't really feel like cooking.
Oh, good heavens, the comic books have got it right. Creatures from outer space are big and green with bug eyes.
That's very personal.
Oh, dear lady, what a dreadful faux pas.
We haven't got time for your floppy woppies or whatever it was you said. Don't you realise we're in trouble? The aliens have landed. They're all over me lounge dinette, brandishing ray guns.
I knew a band leader once called Ray.
Switch off the magnet hook, Doris.
I say, space chappie, do you speak English?
Or can you only say, exterminate, exterminate?
Be quiet, Norman.
Yes, don't give him any ideas.
Do you wish to be taken to our leader? Only she appears to have vanished.
I beg your pardon?
I think he's got a chip stuck up his nose.
I said, what's your game?
He appears to be talking English.
Of course it is. I've just got a cold.
Is it drafty in outer space?
It's drafty on my bike.
Ooh, he's got a space bike.
Correction, a mountain bike. And your thing sucked me off it, just as I was about to reach the peak of Snowdon.
Snowdon? So you're not from outer space?
No, I'm from Luton.
Same thing, really.
My name's Martin.
Oh dear, he's a brat.
Do you mind?
Oh, but I didn't mean you were a brat. No, not with a nice name like Martin. It's just the Grotbags will think you're a brat.
Oh, crikey, yes. And then she'll capture him.
You shouldn't be here.
No, I should be on Snowdon on my bike.
We must get him back to where we snatched him from.
No, if only Grotbags could reverse the magic.
Martin, how do you feel about witches?
Witches?
I knew it. Martin's a wimp.
Quick, we'll have to hide him.
No, I think that would be a mistake. In this instance, I think attack would be the best form of defence. After all, Mrs. Grotbags doesn't know about Martin yet.
Grumble, how would you feel about being kidnapped by aliens and flown 200 million light years away?
I'd hate it. I'd get metal fatigue, and them space chappies can be very cruel.
Yes, I don't know why space creatures are so violent, you know.
It's that wretched moonlight.
Moonlight? They don't get moonlight in black holes, lumphead.
Quite correct, dear lady. Black holes are full of imploding density.
I cooked a pudding like that once.
Shut up. There's someone coming.
Oh, here you are, Mrs. Grotbags. Something terrible has happened upstairs.
I knew it.
The alien is a perfect brute, zapping away with his bicycle laser. And he's gunning for you, Mrs. Grotbags.
Gunning for me? But I've done him no harm.
He blames you for being snatched from Saturn.
But I didn't want him here. That was your idea. Well, go on, do the decent thing. Go and tell him. Go on, sacrifice yourself and save me.
Oh, he's coming, Grotty. Oh, whatever shall we do?
Disarm him, Doris. Remember, greater love has no lodger than to give up her feathers for a landlady.
Send him back, Grotty. Reverse the magic. Only you can save us.
He's here!
Oh,
Exterminate big greenies! Exterminate big greenies!
You don't want to exterminate me. I'm ozone friendly.
oh, reverse the spell.
Hubble, bubble, and PD stubble. Send me a spell at the double. Saved.
So, I take it this alien won't be wanting the toad in the hole I've made him. Lumpy? Do you want it?
I, toad in the hole, I'd rather die.
Could I have some?
What's it all about, Spider?
What?
Everything. Life, the universe, the cosmos. I mean, what am I?
Lunch.
Oh.
Oh, that was a narrow squeak. Now, don't go messing with the stars again. I never want to see another space alien as long as I live.
Me neither.
Good heavens, the alien's left his minimal gravity belt behind.
Looks like a bicycle clip to me.
Colin, why don't you fly after him with it?
What, all the way to Luton? Snowdon. Saturn.
I know what you mean. There's been a brat here, hasn't there?
No.
Yes.
Norman, you can't tell the truth, and Colin, you can't tell a lie. There was a brat here, and that bicycle clip proves it. Now, where's the other one?
Oh, what are you going to do with us, Grotty? How are you going to punish us?
Punish you? When you've invented the best brat catcher what I've ever had, I'm going to use it again.
Oh, no, you mustn't.
Oh, yes, I must. Hubble, bubble, and PD stubble. Send me a spell at the double.
Have a care, dear lady. I do believe brat trapping is an offence punishable with a stiff library book fine.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. It's working. There's a brat there already. I'm just going to reel him in. Oh, look at this. I've caught a huge brat. I'll break all the witches' records with this one.
Exterminate!
It's a real alien, Grotty.
Don't be so silly, Doris. There are no such things as real aliens.
Mrs. Grotbags,
Yes?
you've had a close encounter of the third kind.
Colin?
Yes.
I hate bats.
Don't you mean brats?
Especially brats. I'm Grotbags, queen of all things magic. Although the outcome is sometimes tragic. Forget about Merlin, forget about the whiz. You can tell with his smell. I'm the biz. You better agree or I'm telling you that. I'm gonna sit on you and I'll squash you flat. Okay, Blue Eyes, this is a rage. Play it again, Sam. You horrible little brat. I hate brats. I'm Grotbags, prettiest thing you've seen. My smooth complexion, greyish green. My gorgeous figure and razor-sharp brain. My French perfume, it's Cote de Grain. When I share my mottos, mine alone. What's yours is mine. What's mine's my own. Hang about, what are all those names going up and down on my screen? How dare you, I am the greatest witch in the world. And the most wonderful singer. Get them off. Get them off. Now.